Everyone, this is the Villain's Man. This is session 6 of our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition game, The Ancient War Reborn. I'm your DM, Justin Von Doom.
I am Evan the Great. I'm playing Luda, Silverstring, the Elven Bard.
And I'm the Bearded Wonder, and I'm playing Vesperr Nora.
I'm Smiley, playing Orrid.
Can you say that in English now?
Nope.
And I'm Wes, playing Rolen Ivor.
Okay, so you guys have, this is our 6th session. This is pretty good. You know, you guys got off to a bumpy start. I usually don't save my player's card out that soon, but it was the first game. I kind of had to. Just go around the table real quick. Give me your thoughts on the game, Evan.
It's real cool. A lot of character development. Everybody's slowly learning each other's secrets, and there's still so much more to learn.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I think that everybody's characters. I think we've been playing the character really well. I think.
Yeah.
You have.
And so yeah,
I'm running like hell.
and that last RP session,
How you feel about all that?
it's pretty tense. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tense.
Do you think you made the right decision telling them about it and potentially giving your mother up?
I don't think it was the right decision, but I think Vesperr thought it was the right decision.
So, about you, Smiley.
I'm fucking loving it. Any game where I can actually raise my voice because I'm in that much in character is fucking awesome.
Despite the fact that the main thing your class is built around, you have not had since the first game.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
I think I mentioned that to you before.
Yeah.
Like I feel half-assed useless, but it's fun.
About you, Wes.
I'm having a lot of fun, actually. Rolen has fallen a few times, but
You?
About
I
five.
can count it on 2 hands.
I thought it was like 5 or 6. But
Rocky got knocked down a lot too.
That's right.
But again, that's why he took the lucky feat, because he's pretty damn lucky to be getting up that many times. Yeah, I mean, a lot of interesting stuff.
Alright, so where we last left off, based on what Cormac just said over there, you guys had returned to Greenest, had a meeting, kind of gave information. You had a lot of interactions with people around town, mainly the Bearded Wonder and Smiley. Probably didn't turn out for the better for both of you. You got slapped in the face. You buried a friend. You sold your new allies that you started putting trust out into. And then you kind of came out with it, which I did not expect. I'll give you that.
Right.
Well, that kind of threw everything in a loop. These plans you had made with Leosin about going to El Toro. And it's kind of been decided that he's going to stay the 2 days with you guys. Who the fuck is shaking their leg?
Not me this
I like how I say that and you guys stop.
It wasn't me this time.
It was Wes. I can tell by the look on his face. Because I was just like, geez, like my hands over like, I'm like, Jesus, who's moving the table that much? But anyways. So, Leosin's decided, for safety reasons, that's best that he stay with you guys. And everybody's going to go together. So, you've got 2 days before you leave. I don't know if you guys want to kind of zip through this, if you got things you want to do. I know what Smiley's doing over here. We've already talked about it, so you're good. If anybody's got anything big or anything of importance back in town they need to talk to, otherwise we can just kind of speed this up.
I wouldn't say that it was really big, but I would say that I would make my way to Face Sweet Bakery
Okay.
and check that out.
Why would you go to Face Sweet Bakery?
Because in the last session, we overheard people talking about it must be weird, like that Quilla Siamlo or whatever.
Okay. Cool, yeah.
Yeah. So he kind of wants to go find out more about her.
Why? What would a character such as yourself, this Holy Roller Paladin, greatest at taking a shot, falling down, want to go to a bakery?
Well, it does say that it's for sweets and stuff like that, but
She is known for
on the
sweets.
other hand, I was compared to her. I want to know why, other than just speaking to a damn bird.
All right. So,
He wants to make his own assessment as to why these people say that.
I got you. So you're going to a little shop that sits outside of town across from the river, out by itself. As you approach, you notice there's a lot of birds that hang around buildings, squirrels, rabbits, a lot of small woodland creatures around this area. And as you get maybe 10, 15 feet from the door, you feel calm wash over you. You feel at peace with yourself. Like, you don't feel like if you wanted to be in a bad mood, you couldn't be in a bad mood when you reach this spot. But it's just a little shack. It doesn't look like it's anything much. Might be size of Evan's house here. But the aroma coming from the open windows smells amazing. And literally, it is sweet.
I go inside and I look for whatever is making that wonderful aroma.
You don't see it, but there at the counter stands a very strange elf woman, one that had walked up to the tent. Just racks, shelves around these all types of sweets, pies, cakes, breads. And I mean, literally, you can't help but have a smile on your face when you walk up here.
Hello?
And says, hello. What can I do for you, good sir?
It smells wonderful.
She
What
says,
is your specialty today?
her specialty, let me find it, I've got it written here somewhere. Where the hell is this? This is pretty bad that I have to find where this is. Okay, let's go back to the greenness at a close look here. Son of a bitch. As a DM, this is a very big fail for me because I know it's in here, I just don't see it. Oh, it's right here at the top because it's not wrote in there. My bad. She is known for her sunberry pie. It's the special every day. It's her biggest seller. Roll me. Let's see, skill wise, what would it be under? Show me a common intelligence check. An intelligence check. Hey, it's probably pretty good.
That's a 16.
You've probably actually had some of this up at El Toro.
What was it called?
It's called sunberry pie. It's like, no, I'll know what it's at next time. Like, man, I know this is in here. She says she's learned she's learned to make this pie from the various fae in the wild. When she says that, she says it with a charm.
A charm.
Mm-hmm. Roll me an inside. Go ahead and say what you're saying.
How much does the pie go for?
She sells that pie for 3 gold pieces.
You're buying all of them.
Let's see, inside.
150.
Give me your player's handbook.
I do. Probably good. It's a 9.
And you're very oblivious to what's going on here. She's like, could I interest you
If
in
it's
buying
like a
one?
charm spell thing, half elf.
Why would you think I'm trying to charm you?
You mentioned charm and we.
I said she says it with a charm. I didn't say she was charming you. Actually, look at something. Alright. She's
Gold, 3 gold each. I'll take 5.
you'll take 5. Oh, she'll gladly give you 5. These freshly baked pies, and she kind of smiles at you. Is there anything else I can offer you?
Sorry, saying expensive thighs.
I'll look around. What else you got?
Tons
What
of
else draws my
sweets.
eye?
Tons of sweets. She kind of throws you a wink, says, none of it's sweeter than me. But you're completely oblivious to the fact.
She's hitting on me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let's talk to the bird.
Birds and bees.
There's birds and bees around this place.
He's a paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, he's just a kid.
She might turn him into a man. No, we're not there.
So you buy 5 of these pies. She wraps them up real nice and tight for you. Kisses every one of them. And she says, anything else?
No, I just figured I'd check out the local food places.
She does tell you this is the best eatery in town.
Is this like for Captain America scene where they're all in the car watching Steve out there?
No, because Steve is not oblivious.
I guess you're
Not to
right.
this degree.
He'll, I didn't see anything else that drew my eye, sweets wise.
Obviously.
Alright.
He's all like, this is skinny.
So I assume you got a pie for everybody at the table and Leosin over there.
He'll, yeah, pretty much.
Even though you're not leaving till like 2 mornings from now.
Breakfast.
I guess so.
Yeah, he's oblivious to what's going on, so he'll thank her, pay her for the pies, take one last look around, and head out.
All right. She says, come back anytime.
I should out.
And she smiles too. Jesus. That was horrible.
Isn't it though?
And hilarious.
Okay, anything you two want to do?
I really kind of get, I mean, it feels urgent what we need to go do.
It kind of is. Leosin wants to sit down and talk to you really about trusting Vesperr.
Okay.
Because she has sold him out to a Harper. You are associated with him, so that makes you, by, I guess you could say, pass around information, people are going to assume you're a Harper as well.
Yeah. Which we kind of figured that out last session, I thought.
Yeah, but what is said around a bunch of people and around her are totally different
Oh,
from
yeah.
what is said behind closed doors.
Yeah.
And he's wanting to really know if you can trust her. Because he's very leery of it, because he already promised
Yeah.
to help her with the Zins and find her mother. And then as soon as one of them believably made contact with her, she completely sold everybody out. I mean, who just said in a desperate situation when we need her that she's not going to be there?
My stand on it is, I was very, felt like she stabbed me in the back, but at the same time, if my mother was in the same situation, I may have did that rationally, like, but maybe being with us, as soon as she did it, she actually told us she did it, and I believe that she knows she made a mistake, that she really hurt her own friends, and this is her way to redeem herself, and I will give her one chance. This is her last chance.
She's like, well, this is what the Zits do. They get on your good side, they make a friend of you, and then they stab you in the back. Now, who's to say that she's not a Zen? Who's to say this is not some story that we realize she just left after having a good time and to not have us catch her? This is a story she made up.
And she is good at what she does.
And I mean, how many times has she abandoned us?
She's abandoned us a few times, and she's also helped me save you guys. But then again, like you say, that was her way to build trust.
Keep your enemies close. Okay, what is it? Keep friends close and your enemies closer?
Taught me well, Leosin.
Have I? Because we're siding with her.
No, I'm saying, now I know to keep an eye out. Maybe withhold some information I know so she don't have it all.
I mean, our plan is to go to where she's from, who says that the guy she didn't meet with is setting up an ambush.
Keep it real good. I'm gonna keep an eye on her. I'm gonna try to use my skills I learned through life before I meet Leosin. My investigation skills. Keep my ears open. I'm gonna try to find out if there's more to her than what we think.
All right. Vesperr, on your bus. Hope you're okay with this.
Yeah, fine.
But part of the game, so route you took.
Right.
There's a story you gave me. Is there anything you need to do in the next 2 days?
Not really.
All right. when are you going to pass these pies around there,
As
Rolen?
soon as I got back.
Okay, so you go to leave. Who you take the pie to first?
I'm going back to Leoson's hut, so when I go in, because that's where we all were, who's the first one I see?
Okay, well, that was early in the morning. You got like 1 in the morning. Everybody's already left.
Myself.
Well, Leoson's there, but I'm just saying, both girls aren't there. Or
I'm probably
Orrid's
over
not
else
there.
talking about away from everybody.
Okay, so you walk in. Obviously, they were talking about something, and they shut up as soon as you approach. He approaches, and he's got these pies in your hand. They smell awesome. Leosin works up. He's like, "Did you get those at Face Sweets?" And he just immediately takes it out of your hand. He just, man, that smells delicious. And he takes a dagger, cuts into it, and flings a piece in his mouth. And what he's eating, you could tell, is just like heaven in his mouth.
I examine it and I look at Rolen. You care if I have a piece?
I gave you your whole
Yeah, he
pie.
brought you a whole pie.
I cut a piece out and I eat it.
Delicious. Probably some of the best dessert you've ever had in your life.
I say, see, I don't know what this chick is or what this shop is.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No.
And as good as it is, I would maybe make the comment like, this is better than some else can make.
An elf made it. Is what Leo
Oh,
said.
yeah.
An elf made it.
That's why they know how to work with the flavors.
Who you think one to next? She's been staying. Vesperr is at a short stay. I don't think you've ever been to Rolen's shop nor his home.
I've been to a shop.
Yeah, I remember something running place.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, good point. The closest place would be
no,
Vesperr next.
But no, I'm not taking it to them.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Especially if they're that good.
Okay. They are that good. It's not a very lawful, good thing to do.
I never told them I was buying them Jack. This is a gift.
Could you change your line with Cal? Good, real quick. You gonna take on the Vesperr?
When I see her,
Okay, well, we're gonna say this is 8
it's
in the
like
morning.
early in the
At 8 in the
morning.
morning.
I'm not gonna be out wandering the streets. You know.
I don't know if Vesperr would be up because you probably have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
drinking.
Okay, you're drinking already?
Yeah.
That bad of a night?
Yeah.
A lot on your mind? So you're gonna go there, find her, or you just want to see her?
I'll wait.
Or
till
you
I
just
see
really gonna keep to yourself?
I'll wait till I see him.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know when you're gonna leave Vesperr. It's completely up to you. Maybe you've had breakfast by now, being 8 in the morning.
Liquid breakfast.
Liquid breakfast, pork chop in a can. I guess you're saying a mug now.
Yeah.
You know, like. Yeah, unless you're gonna go find her, you probably won't see her for a while.
That's fine.
Going to Orrid's?
During the day, yeah,
Okay.
I'll go see him.
You go to Orrid's shop. There's a sign on the door. Would you care to tell him what that says, Ord?
Do not disturb.
You get the hell away.
Yeah, if you need anything, find Brad. He's at the key.
Yeah.
Is there a window?
I would assume.
I would assume there might be smoke coming out of it.
Yeah.
Might be a few explosions going on.
I set a pie on your window.
It has me disappears.
Yeah.
And another note pops on the board that says thank you.
So you just leave a pile in his window.
And disturbing.
Yeah. Like I said, we can wrap this up real quick. Is there anything of importance?
No, I do need to get to his bomb before I leave.
Okay. Anytime you want to take care of that, you can.
Right. I'll just go ahead and do it before I get started with everything else.
Okay. So eventually we'll just say like you come out from lunch or something to let everybody know you're alive, or maybe to thank him for the pie.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna say it's about noon. Maybe everybody's out and about, I would say. Who's got the pearl necklace?
The Ocean
The
does.
Ocean's got the pearl necklace.
Because I handed it to him while they put the kill
Okay.
on it.
You've got the ring.
Yeah.
Who's holding all the gems?
I've got 3.
Okay.
Wait, did you give Jim to me?
I've got 2 of the gems. He has 1. He has 3.
Yeah, I got one Jim.
Okay. Okay, no, one of the gems, oh, that's right, you should swap gems around for the end.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you and Leosin, or you're going to go to this medical tent. On your way there, someone stops Leosin because he's fiddling around with this pearl necklace, and someone's don't have a name set for this. And he's like, "Hey, where'd you find that?" He says, "Found it from the raider group." And he says, "That necklace belongs to Miss So and So."
So necklace that Leosin has on?
And he's like, well, and he apologizes to them. He's like, "Well, look, we need to go take this to her on the inside."
Hold on, I'm trying to get the story here.
He's got the necklace.
Leosin or?
Commoner guy sees
Oh,
him.
okay, I had
Says,
no
"Hey,
idea.
that necklace
Gotcha.
belongs to
We're
so
good.
and so," and he's like, "Oh my god, I didn't know that."
Okay.
On the inside.
Yeah, I thought it was the other way around.
No. So he's gonna go take it to these people.
Inside. Get plus half my level for all these, so plus 2.
Yeah.
That is a 5. What's the inside skill? Wisdom, which is, yeah, that is a 6, because I got -1 wisdom.
Okay. You take it to Miss Jonas, and she's ecstatic that you found her necklace. It was her mother's necklace. So this is like an heirloom, much like your violin.
Yeah.
And she offers a reward for it, and she goes aside, and Leosin says, "That's no problem. Now, I don't know if you want a reward or not."
Nope.
Okay. The day comes around. You're going to turn this ring back to him, or?
Pistol bomb, yeah.
Okay, so you go to Hisselbottom, you're going to turn the ring in. Let's see. Carlo Hisselbottom. He's very upset that you've turned this ring in. And he, roll me an inside.
Not 20.
Nat 20, awesome. He kind of sobs and whatnot, and you kind of know this guy, you've been here in town for a while, and he looks at you and he says, "We were secretly going to get married, and that's the ring I gave her."
I kind of guessed that I'd probably tell you as soon as I could.
So you get to thinking about this ring, these gems, this necklace, some of the stuff that you've seen in the junk pile and then caves or violin, and you get to thinking, this must belong to people in Greenest. And you get to thinking, man, I bet these gems are people's wealth that belong here.
I will, are you at the, tavern, right?
You go to the tavern drink, or are you drinking at the inn?
Oh, I also
Well,
have a steal
I
in
assume
my
the
house.
inn has.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you got
That's
to chill?
Yeah.
Did you invite me to come over here?
You're living in my house right now. Whatever.
I did say they're gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm drinking it. Somewhere.
Roll deeper.
Just, it don't matter. It don't matter where you're at.
I'll go with the first one of them I see.
Mm-hmm.
The first day on my way back home. To discuss the matter with them.
I'm gonna say you probably don't see any of them on your way home because you're so worried about what you're doing. Wink, wink.
Yeah. I will.
But you do know that she's been staying at your house, so.
I will rush over. I know that she likes the Ozen a good bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know when she'll get home.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll rush over to the Ozen's house real fast.
They're not there.
I will leave.
Rolen is.
Hey, Rolen. First of all, thank you for the pie. Saved my life. Secondly, can you tell the Ozen to get with Lieutenant Vesperr if they see them about the gems we have found? I think they may belong to people around the town. We need to get them turned back in, yeah?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Here, go ahead and handle mine because I don't know if he'll be able to get a hold of me. And I'll give you 2.
Okay, so you've got 2 of these gems.
Trust me, a big fella.
You go back to doing what you're doing. Okay. So you've got 2 of these gems, and he's under the impression they belong to people in town. And he's asked you to find them. You know they're gonna go off to the middle of the tent.
Find the people they belong to?
No.
Find the
Luda and
Vesperr.
Vesperr. And Leo said. But you know that's where them 2 are. You don't know where Vesper's at. So you've got 1 gem, correct, Luda? So
I go to...
I don't have twin fairies. Get away from me. I'm seriously, you're like one of my favorite Godzilla monsters. Get out of here.
It's like, oh, finally a fan.
Okay, anyway.
I'll go to the medical tent and find Luda and Leosin are there.
Mm-hmm. It's an open kid, it's not hard to find him.
I'll call them off to the side.
That's smart because there's people around.
And I'll, hey, remember them gems we found in the cavern?
Like this one?
Just like these?
Yeah.
Apparently they belong to people in here in town.
Leosin's like, that makes sense. He's like, I just returned that necklace we had.
Yeah, Orrid brought me these two and asked me to get with you two about returning them to
How do we find out how to return these? Because if people find out, there's going to be a bunch of people saying that theirs and it's not.
He's like, people in town are friendly. He's like, we'll just give him the night fuel. He can host like a town hall. And then whoever's there will obviously realize that they're girls and will speak up. He was like, he's like, they know who to watch out for now.
Okay.
So,
And on
we
Leosin.
handle Leosin. You give him yours too? Okay. Okay, now you gotta find Vesperr.
Yeah.
So, Vesperr, are you still at Orrid's?
Probably a tavern in the dark
Okay.
water.
Well, that's where we're gonna go, in the tavern. So, you going with him, Rolen?
No.
Where you go?
I go back to
We're not
Leosin's.
this on there.
He's got guys that train.
Check mark.
He's got some.
All I know is I said I could use it as a quiet meditation
Yeah.
place. And
Well, there's like
while waiting for the trip back to.
you know the things martial arts, fractal, it's got the knob, dummies. There's actually a group of 6 people out there. They're training on that, and it's late ocean style. So you kind of notice that. You feel free to join them. I'm just saying, but otherwise it's a quiet place to meditate. You go to the grassy knoll. Luda is drowning herself in a mug.
Vesperr.
Vesperr, yeah, you are Luda, sorry. She's all quiet, sitting by herself off in a corner.
I'm gonna walk over there and pull a chair up at her table. Tell her it's not good to try to drink your sorrows away.
Especially this early in the morning, is what Leosin tells you.
Just trying to clear my head.
He's like, meditation is better than a cold drink. I like how you say that, and then you actually take a drink.
Yeah.
But you could tell, roll me inside there, Vesperr.
Ooh.
11.
You can tell he's staring at you hard. And you can tell almost like he's judging you, trying to get a good measure of you after last night. I don't know if you would be doing the same, Luda, especially after the conversation.
After the conversation we had, I'm gonna be looking for all kinds of signs. Number one sign, she's in here drinking her life away,
Mm-hmm.
which means that she's, in my mind, that she was telling us the truth, but maybe she did not tell us everything.
You can bring that up to her if you need to. You just say it.
But I want to slowly gather that from her without,
Okay.
because I don't want to break our friendship up. But
Okay.
I asked her, I tell Vesperr, make sure there ain't nobody around where we're at.
No, you're good.
Some of the items we found in that pit. Some of the items we're sure that they belong to the people here in town. We've gathered all of our gems, but we still need yours so we can return them.
Yeah. I'll reach in and grab them and put them on the table.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them. Leosin takes them and hands you your bag back. Puts them in a bag he's got. And, it's like, appreciate it. He's like, but I just want you to know, and what you've got going on in 2 days just needs to stop. Like he's like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not taking you unless you've got a clear mind. He was like, you need to quit that right now. And he keeps nodding towards his mug. And he's like, well, what's more important to you? That drink or finding out if your mother's alive?
She'll just look at her coat.
Leosin gets up and he's like, let's go.
I stand up, say, he's talking to you two. You need to get out and just get other things on your mind, work this out. We bring you back into the fold because I trust that you made a mistake and you're going to try to redeem yourself.
Yeah, she'll get up and go in it.
You take the mug.
Yeah.
Do you really?
No.
Okay. I was about to say, because if you do, Leosin's going to turn around and slap it out of your hands. And it's going to get ugly. But do you down it before you leave?
I won't down it, but I'll take another drink, put it back on the table.
Okay. So, well, what are you going to do with her? You kind of backed yourself in this corner. What are you doing with her?
With her?
Yeah, you got her out of here.
Oh, I'm bringing her with me and just giving her stuff to do. Like, if I go back to the medical tent, or if I'm going to church, asking questions.
How many do you drink?
I see she's not down though. She's just kind of reflecting, I guess, more. It's probably like one or two.
She can take some hard
Okay.
stuff anyway. Stormbird, whatever she's drinking.
Well, no, that messed her up pretty good.
Yeah.
My goal is to get her out of that and get her doing busy work with me.
All right. So you're going to take her to the tent. basically.
Anywhere I go, the tent, the church, keeping her eyes open, just doing stuff to keep her out of that bar.
How do you feel about this, Vesperr?
She's probably okay. I mean, it keeps her busy, keeps her mind off of stuff.
All right.
You saved her life, and she feels like this is her way, maybe to save yours, and to also, without her knowing, to really watch her.
Keep an eye on her. All right.
Not being any character, I'm cool, but out of the game,
All right.
Okay. We'll speed it up here. We're going to wrap this day up. Anything else? Next day. Anything else? You waking up, drinking? Waking up, drinking?
Probably not. No.
Okay. Now at Leosin's hut, you've got these guys training. Have you tried to train with them any? Maybe learn a couple things? Maybe try to bond with these guys?
Yeah, I'm probably out there doing the whole slow copying their movements.
In armor or not without armor?
Probably yesterday was in armor, but after feeling how hard it was, probably the next day doing it unarmored.
So Leosin likes that you're doing that. It's good. Okay, so we speed the next day up. Nothing happens. That night, after you get the gyms, Leosin he'll go like, have a town meeting. That basically, all the gyms but two get passed around. Two of those people had died. And he gives them back to Leosin because you're gonna need them on the trip. Now,
Just
After-
that city meeting.
yeah. Now afterwards, after it's, whatnot, after it's over, he's going to bring up now, it's very gracious of Governor Nighthill to give these to us. And he was like, I'm not going to lie, they will help pay for our way to El Toro, because obviously we're going to stop in Berdusk. We've got to pay for a ferry.
How much out of game? How much does it usually run in this world?
Cost on a ferry is probably not a lot, but you gotta think though, you're gonna stay in it in. I'm gonna assume when you get to Berdusk, food for a couple days. So I mean, these gems, you gathered maybe they're worth about 50 gold pieces a piece, is what I'm gonna guess what you guys kind of figured out based on what I told you.
But they were under.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I wrote down.
Because I put down 300 gold pieces for 3.
For 3? Okay, then yeah. I don't remember if I told you the right price. So yeah, got about 200 gold out of these
We're
gems.
buying ties, it's gonna run out quick.
No, he doesn't buy pies. So he doesn't miss out on the best pie. So, but anyways,
Pretty well.
Yeah.
but
Still got a lot of
anyways,
money from catching the fox.
yeah, you gotta think about that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
made a lot of gold off that.
Didn't you lose that when you got captured?
Yeah, I actually would have, by the way. It's a good point, thank you. Yeah, so you have no,
You're
so
broke.
you have no go.
I go.
You got those pies for free.
You have no go. Give yourself some like an inspiration, thank you. No go, Rolen, because it's all somewhere else that I cannot tell you. Because I know exactly where it's at now. So you have no gold.
So the tentacle beast.
But we'll just say you have enough gold to buy them pies.
The Grover.
The Grover.
So, yeah.
He has a golden heart.
He's like, so should we keep these or should we donate them to the town for repairs?
If you're asking me, no, I'll say on it.
You don't have to be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not there. I'll be working.
Okay, that's fine. Then you're not there. But it's you three and Leosin.
Give them to the town.
Got one gold given to the town.
Don't need to down.
Rolen. I mean, I know you're broke now.
Yeah.
I tell you.
So you're gonna do the whole training thing still? This is way in the evening. That's
Yeah, I would probably not be there. I'm focusing
feel
on
ill.
meditating, training,
Okay.
trying to stay in contact.
I get my violin out. I said I can make money for us.
Leos will know because he's got money. So
Yeah.
he just want to know how you guys feel about that. So you give him back to the town. Next morning, we're gonna ship off. He's got a bunch of supplies. He's got just stuff you need like rations, some rope. Anything you guys think you might need, get together real quick to take with you. Because now you're gonna gear yourself up like rope. If you don't have a backpack, stuff like that before you head out.
This isn't just like our adventure kits or whatever.
Yeah, basically, if you still got rope down what you had when the game started, like gear-wise, like rope, stuff, you've got all that right now. That's what you're gearing yourself out.
I do not, but I know that we're going on a boat, so I'm gonna go pick up an explorer's kit.
Okay.
I think it's what it's called.
I'd probably do the same.
So, what is all that then?
And all this.
Yeah, what is all that?
This is skills and my Oath of the Ancient spells.
Oh, wow, you don't have skills anywhere else on there?
No, this is the different spells.
Oh, okay.
Different kind of sheet.
Okay, so, the next morning. Early in the morning, it's crack of dawn. You guys are all settled up. And the entire time you're wondering, where the hell is Orrid at? So you wait around about 30 minutes, and here he comes. Down the street.
Okay.
Dwarfs in their short days.
I look dog exhausted at this point.
Yeah, he's pretty out of it.
I also like, can I put like a small L keg from our group?
Oh yeah, I figured too much.
Yeah.
But he does it looks like he probably hasn't even taken a bath or he's just covered in black.
It looks like I
soot.
haven't slept in 2 or 3 days.
Like the only part of his skin you can see is from sweat where it's ran down it. I mean, yeah, his eyes are bloodshot. I mean, he's got bags underneath his eyes that are even that much more darker because of the soot on his face. Now, strapped around him, you see a weapon you haven't seen in a while.
I have strapped on my back a proper size polearm glaive. And I just gotta trudge over to Rolen. Oi, Biggin, I noticed you lost a weapon of choice. So I took some time out. I made you something. And I just like slammed it against you. This is what it looks like. And I just like half collapsed in front of him.
You know, I was cueing your gun, but okay.
Oh no, I'm hiding that in my bag.
Okay,
I'm hiding
so you're
that in
hiding
my
that.
bag.
But yeah,
You're saying mark on it. This is the rest of my weapons.
I think care to describe it. By what you told me.
That is
It's a simple blade. Where the blade meets the shaft, it has the symbol of Torn engraved into it. And I darkened the metal of the shaft and put a gold leaf spiral on it. And the pummel just has my forge mark. The hammer with 2 lightning bolts.
So, he hands you this really well-made glaive.
A book.
The glaive's a D10.
D10, you
I
said?
do believe it's a D10.
D10 pull 1.
You guys have never seen craftsmanship like this on a weapon at all. you've got this glaive and this wicked-looking spear from the.
I have the spear, remember?
What happened to this spear?
Well, you guys fight a rust monster or something crap like it. You told me I didn't have
No.
it.
Oh God, man, you still
I said nothing about it. I didn't get to watch the videos yet.
Oh my
You still
God.
had the spear.
Yeah.
You still have the spear.
Is it a trident
Jesus
or a
Christ.
spear I handed to him?
A what?
Was it trident or a spear I
It
handed
was a spear. He's got a spear.
We told him that he fought a rust monster and it ate his spear.
And his armor.
Yeah, the dragon spear. God, Jesus, guys. I really threw you for a
You
little
guys
bit.
let me erase that from my
Curiosity,
character
I look at that
sheet right
spear
here in
with
front of
the
Dungeon
mind
Master and
detect hazard.
everything. Like, come on.
I can almost see what it said there.
Well, now, anyway, so now you have this wicked-looking spear and this glaive. What are you doing with the spear? You keeping it? You getting rid of it?
Chuck it in the
You
water.
can host the vibe in case you need that.
I'll probably be taking it to Eltaroon with me as more proof.
Can I, like, out of curiosity, use my ritual detect magic and look at the spear?
Sure.
I will not stop.
Is it glowy at all?
It is.
Oh. Can I ritual?
I was waiting for this to happen later, actually, so.
Because I found out I don't need a pearl as an artificer to use identify.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see it a spit for a second, boy? I want to look it over, get it tested out, cast identify.
You guys identify on it?
Yes.
It's a +1 glaive that gives you the enhancement ability, the spell, and it gives you +2 to your constitution.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh, that doesn't do nothing.
Okay.
It's a +1 blade.
You see him kind of weave some spell on this and his eyes light up. Because you have literally poured your heart into making this weapon for him. Man, I wouldn't surprise you guys with that later. Because I was like, you're gonna find stuff and there'd be take magic. I'd be like, nothing glows. But his glaive does, and you're gonna be like, what the shit? Well, that was, thank you for throwing that surprise off.
Is it a glaive or a spear though? You said both.
No, you told me a glaive. He's got a spear.
Oh,
He's got the dragon.
oh, are you talking about the spear I made?
Yeah, you made a glaive.
Yeah, but when I
No, the spear don't glow. The glaive you made.
Oh, I was looking at the spear.
Oh, well, no, the glaive glows.
Oh, then I don't know anything about the glaive here.
No.
I mean, I was
Well,
looking
you
at
look at the glaive glows.
What?
You made that.
Can I see the glyph or something?
Okay, now let's back up here and do this again. Well, there you go. The glaive glows.
Like you see like a tear on my eye and shit.
It gives a +2 Constitution. I
It's
assume
gonna
I got
give
two to
you
it first.
+2 to your constitution, and it's a +1 weapon.
Is that when you give up smithing?
Hmm?
Is that when you give up smithing, you made your masterwork?
Oh no, but I don't want that.
Your
I don't
masterpiece.
want that.
As you hold this weapon, man, I was really going to do this later. This kind of, but I guess this is a good way for it. No, this is good.
Yeah.
As you hold this weapon, you're thinking back to your days. Like it's just been blurred to you, right? And there's this chanting, but you can't make out the language.
Yeah.
And it's a memory that just hits you as you were crafting this glaive, and when you're crafting your X, but you don't understand the language. You just know that it's very, very ancient. You know, ancient.
Did you pass out when you made that glaive like Brunor did?
Maybe he don't recall.
I just gotta
One
find
of
a pipe.
That's one of the best things I've ever read in a book.
It is. And Drooks is watching the entire time. Who says someone wasn't watching you? But yeah, you're just amazed that this thing glows. It's something you did not expect at all.
I'm thinking a lot. I'm joking.
All right, so you can take this little ferry up the river. You're gonna go to Berdusk. Anything anybody needs to say here? I mean, we're gonna speed this up.
Wasn't
We're
we
getting
coming to Berdusk to
You're going.
talk to somebody?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do we need to speed this up and get there, or is there anything that needs to be said?
I always like RP and stuff, but
Well, I'm just saying there's interaction. Well, you're exhausted.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Like,
but my
as soon as your ferry takes off, he's just boom. He just.
I'm talking I'll be talking to Vesperr a lot about life, trying to give my lawful goodness off to her.
Have at it.
It's, tell her, inspiring her, saying, I believe your mother's out there. I know you may not, but always have hope until we find out the truth. As long as
You hear that word again. Hope. And you said there's no such thing as hope.
It's Illuminati.
But yeah, now you've heard it from this cloaked figure. You've heard it from Leosin. Now you've heard it from her. Just saying.
I think they're all connected.
I'm just saying. You've heard it again.
The whole party's gonna turn against each other.
No, I do say, if it wasn't for hope, I know you don't believe in it, but I wouldn't be where I am.
I just think that the cloak figure is one of the awesome students.
Hope allowed Leosin to get me out of a bind and to put me on the adventure that made me meet you guys.
Epic plot
Who do I
twist.
work for?
Yeah.
I say anything you ever have, you let me know. You share anything with me.
So you're just kind of like pouring your heart out
Yeah.
to her. How do you feel about this, Vesperr? Because you did say it's the first friend you've had in a long time. Roll me an insight.
Oh, we try to do the same thing to each other.
Mm-mm.
We're like trying to be friends, but
14.
trying to know everything.
You can really tell that she really cares. You can tell that she's very upset over everything that happened the other night, and that she's really wanting you to prove yourself to her. But how you feel about that, I don't know. It's completely up to you.
And I know, like, she was practicing magic. And I asked her if she's still practicing any of the arcane arts or divine, whatever it may be. I say I also can teach you many forms of that. Through my bardic school, I've learned that magic is your friend sometimes and your enemy.
Okay. Hold up right quick. Leosin and you, he's showing you some stuff. Okay? So you're on the barge, on a couple stuff. Roll me a perception, Vesperr.
Teaching me how to shift my weight with the boat.
Trying to get used to how your armor would work.
16.
16, you realize while Luda's talking to you and Leosin is showing, rolling stuff, you can tell, you see he's watching you this entire time.
Leosin?
Yeah, he's watching
Both of
Vesperr.
us are.
Yeah, so, well, there you go. I guess he is too. But continue on.
Oh, yeah, I'm just
To explain that.
I'm showing her, some of the ways. I don't know what kind of magic you have, but I show you that there's different forms of magic. There's there's things that can catch stuff on fire to things that can help protect you. I say each force of magic is pulled from a different, almost like a reality itself. I say I have not mastered near enough, but I have known enough to. If you need any questions about that, I can show you how to do some of the things. I tell you, I saw you cast the same spells I do. The fire spell. I say it took me a while to master that. And I show her some other ones that might be handy for her. I kind of show her, out of game, I'm showing her Mage Hand. I said, this may help you.
What would you, oh, okay, yeah, out of game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just showing her, like,
hold up, why would it be out of game? But yeah, okay, I got you.
Well, out of game,
You're just saying what you're
in game. I'm showing her, like, I've seen her maybe do something like this, but I was telling her, I have really mastered the art of Mage Hand, and it's allowed me to get a lot of information in bars without being seen. Do it from across the room, use my stealth. It's things that I see you do that you could use that, and I'll tell her the way I talk in people's heads, that's a different kind of spell. I'm just going over everything that I know that she's kind of knowing and trying to bond with her at some type of point. We're both stealthy and we both have secrets. I just let mine out whenever I trust people. I'm letting her know it's safe to trust people that are your allies.
You're hoping she bonds
In your entire
Yeah.
life, you've learned the complete opposite.
Yeah.
And I said every time I've got caught, should have died, Leosin was there to save me. The time where he was going to die, I was there to save him, and you helped. And I want I'm hoping all this experience, I'm trying to talk to her, that's all because of you believe in each other. And that's what we have a lot of talk like that on the way there.
So, do you have responses towards this? Do you have anything to say, or are you just listening?
Just listening and probably just polite reply to this conversation because I still feel like an asshole.
Okay. Now, because I know the backstory, how you got to where you're at right now, and what you've been taught, and what he's been trying to teach you, you feel like that plays into like, hey, I could do that with this, and I could do this with that, like the mage hand thing, getting people's heads.
That's
like,
what I'm also
hey, I could
doing.
do that for thievery.
That's
Right.
also what I'm
So-
doing to her. I gather information, but she ain't giving any out that I don't know. And that's what I'm hoping I don't get that. I don't get anything that I don't know. So by you doing that, it's making me feel more at ease, knowing she didn't tell me anymore.
But do you feel like it would be best if you knew more, though?
Yes.
Because then you would know that what she's got against her, that could be used against
Yeah, it's
you.
a two-way street.
So,
It's good that she's not saying stuff, and it's bad. It's good. Bad and good.
so that's where you have nothing to say during this.
Just polite conversation back, nothing
Yeah.
in depth. At the end of our conversation, I'll look at Luda and I'll be like, "Don't worry, I won't let you down again."
She.
Is that the truth?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you feel like you believe that?
I want to
I
roll.
feel like I'm a marriage counselor right
I
now.
kind of want to roll for that.
Horn, what
But
do you want to keep this one
hey, if you want to,
Luda,
you wanna
at
look
first,
inside?
when he says that, I take it in like she's serious, and then it's almost like the Leosin in my head, like
You can see
you
him
better
watching
make sure. So I'll roll inside on that.
Oh no, he doesn't. But do you give off a sign that you believe that?
Yes. So I want to roll a deception because I don't believe her what she just said.
Okay, roll me a deception.
I believe some of it, but not all
Roll
of
me
it.
an insight against her deception.
Now things are gonna get interesting. That is a
Oh.
13.
I don't know. I don't really know if she'd even care.
That's up to
She's
you. That's your
Yeah.
call.
I don't think Vesperr
Okay.
is like she knows she messed
Yeah.
up. So
Like I'm still wanting her to be friends and all that stuff, but I'm still Lee Olsen's still in the back of my mind. Like you better be careful, and then on Vesper's end, you're role playing the shit out of it because she probably really is tore up that she done that.
So you're trying to pour your heart out.
Mm-hmm.
She's just kind of like, going through the motions, and you don't believe her.
Yeah.
But you're trying to hide the fact that you do believe that you're trying to
Yep.
be there and whatnot.
We're doing the same thing. It's just different alignments.
So you've been training with Leo,
It's all full to okay. I like
he's
that.
showing you a couple things, maybe a better way to move in your armor, and he just can't do it. Your armor is too heavy, is what he's telling you. If you really want to learn to try to hone your skills in the way I fight, you've got to ditch that armor.
throw it in the ocean.
I mean, you're sitting there and you're kind of like, well, let's just see what I can do. Let me show you what I can do with my weapons. And he's just like taking them and tossing them from you, and he's making you feel like, man, I'm pretty weak compared to him. I mean, everything you got, he's got a counter for that goes right into offense.
Everything takes practice. It takes practice.
Lots of
I
practice.
wouldn't expect to master anything overnight.
But he's also telling you you're not going to do it in that armor. That's what he's telling you. But I mean, this is just something you're going through. He's telling you, if you ever want to learn my way, you've got to ditch the,
It's not really that he's trying to learn like unarmed combat or anything like that. He's just learning new ways to move, dodge attacks. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but
it's something you're going to have to learn to do in your own armor.
right.
Because he finds that very cumbersome.
Whereas
So,
I might find it a lot less.
yeah, because you're used to it, yeah. Kind of like the video that was posted by McCormick over there about the guy running the course in armor. It was pretty badass.
Yeah.
It was very, very badass.
That was awesome. That he can actually run for different.
Yeah, no, you're right. Oh, it was
Yeah.
cool. So, but yeah, if you haven't watched that, you should, because
I have.
it's pretty awesome.
I
The
am sure.
firefighter was the fastest.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's his thing. He's like, if you could find your own way to adapt, to move in that, best of luck to you. He was like, the weapons, I've seen people master my style with those weapons. He's like, but as for the armor you got, it's just not happening.
See, as before, he was just like taking the hits, whereas now, out of game, he's dodging. He'll be dodging a little more instead of just standing there,
Taking the blows. You're not going to be a brute.